Eminosoft India Private Limited. It is one of the companies established in 2012 in San Francisco, USA, and having the branch at Hyderabad. The main focus of the company is hiring the freshers, converting them into as experienced software engineers. Every company has a different style of working. Eminosoft also has its own style of working. It has its own functioning in the office, that we hire the freshers more. A transformation process will take place during the training, and the training starts immediately after your appointment letter. The moment you receive an appointment letter, it is your choice. Immediately you can come and report to the company. It is a 6 months warfare training. I think 6 months is better enough to get trained in a single domain. It may be anything. It may be iOS, it may be Android, it may be machine learning. Majority of software courses are being trained in 2 or 3 months, but we give you training for 6 months. Most of the time, we have dreams. Even I have dreams. But some of our dreams are not true. Somebody who is sitting there may be dreaming that he wants to get married to Barack Obama's daughter. You start true where you are. See, you have some limitations around you. You don't dream, which is not possible at present immediately. What you are, that is most important here. What you are, that actually matters what you go in your future. If I don't know what I am, but I dream something what actually I am not. Somebody is spending lots of hours in the cricket ground and he wants to become hockey player. Not possible, right? So what you are, that is most important. Where you are, what actually you are doing something, and what is your surroundings, that is going to decide what is your life. That is actually, we talk about stay true to yourself and then you dream. You might be thinking, I am an engineer. I have completed my engineering course for 4 years. I studied a lot. Now I became an engineer. Only you are thinking that you became an engineer. Actually, you are not an engineer. You are just a theorist. You studied for examinations. If I ask a question, what is machine learning? Very excellently, you can write more than 4 or 5 pages. But actually, you don't know what it is. But you are a theorist. A lot of students are theorists there. You are an examist. Just for examinations purpose, they will study. They become Sachin Tendulkars before 1 week of examination every time. You are certificatist. Why are you studying engineering? They say, I just want certificate, sir. Why you want certificate? I have a lot of purposes with certificate. Girls will study engineering because they want a good boy to get married. Without engineering, nobody will marry you. You know that very well. Boys also will earn engineering certificate. They want more dowry. Otherwise, nobody will give him a dowry. He also knows that. You are Marxist. They want marks, that's all. Whatever you do copying in the examination. It doesn't matter for him, but he wants marks. And he will write 100 out of 90 out of 100 accurate answers. 10 he doesn't know, but still he tries to copy those 10 marks. You are a drumist. You know what is drum? Bhajana. You are a bhajanist actually. You go to your faculty. Sir, give me internal marks, sir. Bhajanist. You are very talented. You are very closely move with the faculty so that you may get good marks. And you are copyists. You also do copying. You are only engineers, but actually not engineers, not that. You think that why the companies are not hiring me? Why the companies are not hiring me? Why I am not selected? You go home and you will cry. And I attended Eminosoft interview, they did not select me. Because companies want something else. That I am going to tell you what actually companies want. What you learned is not exactly what companies want. And that doesn't mean that your education is waste. I am not saying that. It is not exactly what companies want. You know only partially what companies want. You have only theoretical knowledge. So they want education plus. Actually, the companies want these 3. Skill, attitude and aptitude. Number 1 is the domain skill. I already told you. Your domain is playing cricket, but you are trying to become a football player. Somebody says, I am IT specialist. Can you tell what does it mean by IT? He doesn't know. He says I am IT specialist, but he doesn't know. Somebody says that I am a mechanical engineer. Can you remove this bolt? He says, what is bolt? People like this think that bolt is actually Usain Bolt. He doesn't know there is a bolt to fix all these machines. That's what I am talking about. Domain skill you should have. Companies want domain skill. If you write in your resume that I am IT specialist, how much do you know IT? That's all. Company wants. Some people will have a logical skilling, logical thinking. They will have analytical thinking. There's something like everybody has a skill. I have a skill. I may be having a skill of speaking. Somebody may be skill of dancing. Somebody skill of playing cricket. Everybody has a personal skill. That personal skill is going to be helpful in the company. If you are fast bowler, you are going to finish the project very quickly. That's what my mindset talks about. I will bowl the ball very fast so that batsman should not hit my ball. That's mindset of the bowler. He uses the same logical thinking in the job where he is doing that, and trained skill. Some people actually, that's what I say, that some people don't belong to that particular domain, but they are trained in that. You know that most of the students, civil students, mechanical students, ECE, EEE students, they will learn some software, some go for software industry. That is also well and good, but they are trained there. They don't belong to that domain, but they are trained there. Most of you might be there EEE and ECE, right? But this is a software company. So it does not belong to your domain, but you are trained. That's enough to survive in your life, right? So this is about trained skill. So you should have a skill. Now you understood what company wants. Company wants skill, aptitude. One of the staff is trying to install a software programming. Because of there is no proper space in the system, it is declining. He is continuously installing, reinstalling, till evening he is reinstalling. Finally, after 2 days, he found out there is no proper space in the system. Is this the way that you think? When the problem arises, where is your brain going actually? Where is your brain? Where is your thought? Where is your logical thinking? One time if a system fails installing, you should be able to look all the probable reasons, right? You should be able to come to a conclusion, right? This third one is attitude. Attitude is also most important. And your superhero, your top hero, your superhero, you can perform extraordinarily, but you are very lazy fellow. Most of the Indians failed in Olympics because of indiscipline. Out of 100 crores of population, thousands of sprinters are there in India who can run faster than Usain Bolt. Attitude is most important. Come in time. Get ready, come in time, learn thinking, try to learn. Sitting here, if we are having these three things, if not Eminosoft, some other company will hire you. Forget about Eminosoft. Out of 60, maybe 5 to 10 students may be picked up now. The remaining 50 need not worry because you are in the last. But still you should do your job. So now, coming to the main point. You have three options. Hope that you all get selected by Eminosoft. In case if not, there is an option. We have collaborated with IPAP Academy. There is one more training institute where you can learn iOS. Not only iOS, it's called mobile full stacker, mobile development full stacker. iOS, Android and all these things you can learn. If you are unable to attend the classes, there is third option for you again. Learn machine learning, artificial intelligence, online. There is one more course we have collaborated with some other company that where you can learn machine learning and artificial intelligence online. So these three options we have, but hope that you all will be in the first option. So when it comes to Eminosoft, the first option that hope that you all should be in the top list. Eminosoft, this is about the company. We have a headquarters at San Francisco, USA, and Asian office based at Hyderabad. So for which you are going to be recruited now. Established in 2011. So far from 2011, more than 250 employees worked with the company and approximately some 100 crore business done in the span of 10 years. And its backbone training outfit, IPAP Academy. IPAP Academy is nothing but it's equal to Eminosoft. The owner is same. Both work together. So there is a backbone for IPAP Academy for training purpose. Right? So now why should you join in Eminosoft as a fresher now? Now you are a fresher. If we pick you up, if you are selected, what is your advantage joining in Eminosoft is, the first major advantage is training. If you want to learn iOS or Android or machine learning for 6 months full stack developer, you have to spend minimum 3.5 lakhs. Especially machine learning. Machine learning, if you want to learn, it's very costly. If you see at IIT Hyderabad, just I think 3 months course, they are charging 3.5 lakhs. That's the first advantage that you have. And you will get experience certificate. Even training, 6 months course, 6 months training period also will give you experience as an employee. Most of the people say, sir, give us experience. Experience certificate matters actually. The companies are very organized. You cannot go with a fake certificate. You may look for a fake certificate, but most of the good companies are organized. They'll go for a background verification. So you will get a valid experience certificate of the company that you work during 6 months plus, and the work experience, whatever you have, these 6 months also will be given a work experience. So this is one as a software. So experience certificate, course completion certificate will be provided. We'll give you a course completion certificate that you are trained in iOS, trained in Android, trained in mobile development, or trained in machine learning and artificial intelligence, right? We'll give you a certificate. You will be treated as par with the employees. Not just because your trainees, you are not equal to your employees, you are also part of our team. So salary will be paid only after training, and it is based on your performance. Will fix within 3 months. After 3 months, we'll give you a stipend of 10 to 15,000. After that, you will be picked up as a full-time employee. We invested money, right? Why company should invest on a candidate who is not learning? It's most important for the company, right? After all, company is a business outfit. You should understand that. Every rupee they spend, they'll expect in return. It's all a business unit. So first you come for a training with your own expenses. You take training. After 1 or 2 months, they'll assess your caliber, and then you'll become the employee of, right? You need not to pay the money for training. That's what I'm saying. So free training you can attend, and if you prove, and you will be an employee of Eminosoft. And obviously it is finally everything performance matters. You want to continue, performance matters. Salary package, performance matters. In case, if you are not in the list of selected, you have a second option. The collaboration with IPAP Academy, where they teach you iOS, a mobile development course, just for 13,000 rupees. If you pay at a time, you can pay just 12,000 rupees. I'm talking about those who are not selected. Need not to worry, right? You can go for paid training if you are not selected. 12,000 is nothing if you pay at a time. Or in case, if you come in a group, 3-4 students at a time, further discussion will be there. A discount will be there. You can discuss with them. So from same college, you are joining 4 or 5. So give us concession that we did. Think about it. So this is about iOS. You don't want to take offline training. I want to learn from home. They have another option about artificial intelligence in collaboration with appliedcourse.com. Did I write about Applied Course? I think I did not mention. There is a company called Applied Course Company. They give you training online on machine learning and artificial intelligence just for 25,000 rupees plus GST. For artificial intelligence, 25,000 is very less fees in Hyderabad. Offline course, it will cost you 1.5 lakhs. A normal institute. If you go to IITs, it is more than 6 lakhs. If you want to learn full-fledged artificial intelligence course, they'll give you for just for 25,000 plus GST. Right? So you have these 3 options.